And then I've also got bay leaves from my garden. Here, bay leaves.
Oh, lovely.
Bay leaves
Look at how green that looks.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
Just to add more flavor and color.
What is it about the paprika flavor that you like? Right.
We just want to bring the soup to a sort of like slow simmer. You can see the bubbles coming out as well.
Chef, this is so cute. Where can I get hold of the celery?
I think I'll have to help you plant one.
Please.
Yeah. Boiling. So I'm just
I can smell it. It's actually wonderful.
I'm just going to put all the prawns in. The prawns, as I said, doesn't actually take long to cook. So that one I've just add a bit of, this is like fish balls. Fish, made from fish as well. We're just going to heat it all up. And obviously if you've got like, you know, people who don't like certain ingredients, then they can leave it out and put it, you can even put like mushrooms.
Thank you, Tahrim. Beautifully delivered.
Oh my God, that looks absolutely delicious.
Okay.
So don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly after this with Chef Petrina in the kitchen. She is with us today. I can confirm that. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. Today we have a very delicious treat for you. Seafood, yum, tofu, yum, and vegetable hot pot. It's actually called seafood, tofu, and vegetable hot pot. It's not yum. I just had it in between because I love it. This mouth-watering dish is a perfect blend of fresh seafood, tender tofu, and vibrant vegetables, all simmered together in a savory broth.
Yum! It's a hearty and healthy meal that brings warmth and comfort to your table. Let's dive in and discover how to make this beautiful hot pot with Chef Petrina.
Chef Petrina, welcome and Eid Mubarak.
Yes.
Eid Mubarak.
Happy
How are you, Chef?
Yes, so how are you today, Chef?
I'm good. I'm great. And I'm cooking this, one of my favorites as well, all-time favorites. As you know, we come from Malaysia. We've got this always in the restaurants, but today we're going to learn how to cook it ourselves.
Yeah, and on a special day of Eid,
That's
you know,
right.
what a nice dish to be making for the family too.
Indeed, indeed.
And although it's summer, obviously, you know, in the UK, summer is still cold.
Yes.
So it's nice to actually have this comfort food. And the good thing about this food is it's mainly soup, and everyone else who's going to be eating can participate in the cooking.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of like a group dish, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
So what are the ingredients, Chef?
So the ingredients mainly soup. I'm going to make my own soup with this tomatoes, celery, and the pak choy. And then I've also got bay leaves from my garden. Here, bay leaves.
Oh, lovely.
Bay leaves,
Look
just
at how
freshly,
green that looks.
Exactly, yeah. Just cut a few minutes ago, basically.
Oh, fresh from the garden.
And then you can put your own other ingredients, any other vegetables you have. I've got carrots, I've got obviously shallots. I'm going to put some tofu. You can put fish as well, chicken if you want to. I'm going to put prawns for this dish. But basically any meat that you want to eat, beef,
Wonderful.
you know.
So the most important question for me, Chef, is will there be any chilies?
Yes, I have put a bit of chili.
We love chili.
Chili! Yeah. What kind of chilies were you using?
I've just put one green chili, one little green chili, because it's
Just
quite
one?
hot. Yeah, I think
Chef,
it's quite hot.
come
on. Well, you can add
We
more
want to
if you
open
want
up our
to.
sinuses and have like a
We're
couple
trying to
more.
help Tahrim here.
Yeah.
It's all the spices she can get.
Indeed, I do.
So, Chef, what's the benefit of having something like this in your daily diet?
Well, first of all, you know me, I always cook with various colors. So you've got the the red, the orange, the yellow if you want to, green and all that. And it's just eating a variety of colored foods, natural colored foods in your meals every day. Because every different color has different nutrients in it. And obviously, when you're having, like, you're feeling a bit down, you're having a cold, a stuffy nose,
like
it's really
right
great.
Now, yes.
It's really great, especially the chili as well. The chili actually helps to clear the mucus in the lungs as well. So it's really great.
Okay,
and like I said, it's easy to prepare.
Yeah.
I can't wait to eat it.
I can't wait. Yeah, so start cooking,
Chef.
Sure. So I've got my normal paprika, turmeric, and a bit of sea salt, which I'm going to add to this water. And let the soup boil automatically. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to chop up the tomato first, because tomato is actually the one that makes the base of the soup itself.
I'm going to go over to Chef. Is that okay, Lulu, our producer? Thank you. Gonna leave Tahrim to rest. Tahrim, do you want to join us in the kitchen?
No, I'm good. I'm going to join you when it's time to eat.
No, I'm just interested because I would like to make these at home.
Yes.
So you chop the tomatoes.
Yeah, chop them because tomato is actually full of liquids, you know, and also it gives a really nice flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've added like 3 tomatoes. You can use 2. In the recipe, I think I put 2. Depends on what the size of the tomato is as well. So the tomato, you can use canned tomatoes, but I always like fresh tomatoes.
What's that, Chef?
This
that's
one,
the tofu?
that's tofu, yeah. The soft
really,
tofu.
Oh my
really
goodness.
soft tofu. And
That's
then
a
I've got,
very tough tofu to cook.
It is.
Too
Yeah.
sensitive, right?
Yeah. And obviously I've got the harder tofu here, like the fried tofu.
I like that one. I use that one and that one when
exactly.
I stir fry.
Yeah, because that tofu tends to soak up all the juices, nice juices in the soup. So it's really lovely. Yeah. So yeah, so cut the tomatoes sort of like as small as you can, as fine as you can.
Okay, so
soup.
you're simmering the water with, and you added paprika in it.
Exactly.
Do you
Paprika,
have to stir it,
sea salt. You don't really have to stir it, yeah. So
No, okay.
Yeah.
Why paprika?
just to add more flavor and color.
What is it about the paprika flavor that you like?
I think it just gives like this one's like a smoked paprika, so it just gives like a little bit of like
kind of
smoky
like
barbecue
smell.
type taste. Yeah,
Right.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna add this to the soup. Now you see the soup as well is not like boiling.
Right.
We just want to bring the soup to a sort of like slow simmer. You can see the bubbles coming up as well. So that we'll do the carrots next. Like I said, the carrots, the tomatoes, and the celery makes a really nice flavored soup.
What's the best way to cut a carrot, you think?
It's up to you, really.
No, I know, but what do you think for a dish?
Well, I normally like to cut it like sort of like lengthwise.
Diagonal.
Yeah, so diagonal. It just gives a bit more sort of shape. But this carrot, I'm going to cut it fairly fine as well, because I want it to be slightly soft and easy to actually eat.
Right.
Yeah, not like a crunchy type carrot.
Right.
Yeah.
So apart from carrots, what else can you use?
You can put like said celery, pak choy. You can even put spinach.
I love celery.
Yeah.
I love celery.
Well, that's great to know because many people don't like celery.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's got quite an acquired taste,
Exactly,
doesn't it?
yeah.
But the reason why I started to like celery is because of the actual benefit it does to your body.
Definitely.
What about you, Tahrim? Do you like celery?
I don't.
You see? Well, she's one of the 50% who doesn't like celery.
Yes.
Just because of the fact that, as you mentioned, the benefits are so vast, and it's good for you.
Celery, if you look at it, it's actually like the bones of the hand. So it's actually good for the bones and a lot of other things as well. So that's the carrots chopped finely. I think we can increase this to number 6 if you can help me
Yeah,
with
sure.
that. Yeah.
Number 6,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Are you sure 6 is enough?
Maybe
7?
7, yeah. 7, yeah. So we're going to cut the pak choy.
So in Asia, when you talk about like hot pot, you go to a hot pot restaurant, right?
Exactly.
There's always something in the middle of the restaurant, and you always see boiling water.
Yeah.
You basically go and sit down and you just throw things in.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's what Chef is going to try and recreate today in the studio.
Right, yeah.
She's not going to literally be throwing things.
That's
but
right,
it's all
yeah.
as close as
Yes, that's
that
right,
experience.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not going to do it like with boiling water because in the restaurants, I think we tend to overcook it as well.
You think so?
Yeah, because of the hot water. You know, we tend to turn the heat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think because a lot of us don't actually know how to make it, right?
Yeah.
There's not actually someone to guide us or, you know. And I think everyone's got like different levels of preferences when it comes to like how soft they like their meat and vegetables.
Yeah.
But I guess for you, you like them to stay fresh. And I think the more you boil your vegetables, they say that it'll lose the nutrients.
It does, especially on high heat as well, which is why we don't recommend like really boiling high heat.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I can hear it. I can hear something.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I'm just going to put the shallots in as well. Shallots going to give good flavor.
Nice.
The rest of the vegetables I'm going to put later because, like I said, I don't really want to overcook it.
So there is no garlic in this dish.
You can add garlic if you want to. Oh, I forgot to actually put the bay leaves. The bay leaves I go in as well. Nice. So that's it.
you guys want to have a look? I don't know where the camera is right now, but if we
just
can
give it a slight
Yeah.
stir.
It's
The
on
bay leaves, you don't actually eat it, but it actually gives sort of like
Can you eat
nutrients.
the bay leaf though if you want to?
You can, but it's going to be quite hard, quite chewy. Yeah.
Because sometimes when the dish is so good,
Yeah.
you want to eat everything that's part of
Exactly,
the dish,
exactly,
even
yeah.
the cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
So
You can. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not going to harm you if you eat it. In fact, it
Yeah.
will benefit you, but it's just going to be quite chewy.
you know.
So, yeah. So, and then I've got the tofu. I'm going to...
We've got the ingredients coming back up on the screen now.
the ingredients back on the
For all
screen
of our
as well. Take a
viewers
screenshot,
who would
isn't
like
it,
to go and take a screenshot. We've got 15 prawns, squid, or other seafood or fish slices of your choice, 10 tofu or bean curd, 1 carrot finely sliced, 1 pak choy finely diced, 1 stalk organic celery finely diced, 2 large tomatoes finely diced, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon paprika powder, 2 stalks spring onions, 2 shallots finely sliced, sea salt per taste, and approximately 800 millilitres of hot boiling water. And there it is again on the screen, so if you want to take a picture of it, you can take a picture, and that will help you be able to cook it again at a later date. So what are you doing now in the kitchen? Where are we up to?
Stove here. We've just moved to a bigger kind of like hob.
Yeah.
So that I
You
think,
wanna
Chef,
fix
that.
it, yeah.
What do you want to do? 6?
Yeah, 6 will do.
Oh, 6 and a half.
Yeah, 6 now. Yeah,
So
switch that
this
off.
one
yeah.
you can. Safety first, everyone. Safety. So make sure this is off. Go to 0. Yes, it's 0 now.
So I've got the celery. This actually finds...
wait. Whilst Tareen was going through the ingredients just now and speaking in her lovely voice so that our audience can remember the ingredients, you were cutting up another vegetable. What's that?
Yes, this actually chives.
Oh, I love chives.
Chives, spring onions.
Do you know what? Chives in omelette, in an omelette. Oh, it's the best.
It is, yeah.
With salmon,
Yeah.
mashallah. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
And
sorry.
anything that's from the, you know, the onion, garlic, chives family is actually good for your lungs as well. So helps to prevent all the colds and flu that's going around.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to chop up this. This is like fine celery from the garden as well.
That's
so
so
just
cute.
chop it,
I've never seen a celery like this.
Yes, it's really fine like that.
And it's got flour as well.
Yeah, it's got flowers, sort of leaves. Yeah, so it's just like I said, these ones you don't actually need to cook a lot. It's more like blanching onto the soup once it's ready.
Chef, this is so cute. Where can I get hold of the celery?
I think I'll have to help you plant one.
Please.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and I've got basil as well, basil and a bit of mint. So that's going to be just for garnishing later on. Again, I'm just going to blanch it on the soup or just like garnish it.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's it. Yep. This basil as well. Everything can actually be eaten as well. The sort of like leaves as well. That's just slightly brown. I'm just going to get rid of it. And the rest just finely cooked. The prawns are there. I've seasoned it with your chili, a little bit of chili.
That's wonderful news, obviously.
Yeah. The thing is, the chili, I'm not too sure how hot it is, so that's why I just put one last night. So the soup...
What about the squid?
Yeah.
We're using squid today.
I haven't actually got squid, but yeah, like I said, you see the soup is sort of like hot boiling, so I'm just going to...
I can smell it. It's actually wonderful.
I'm just going to put all the prawns in. The prawns, like I said, doesn't actually take long to cook. So that's that. Once the prawns are cooked, a few minutes, maybe like 30 seconds, a minute or so, I'm going to add all this in. The rest of the seafood as well, the tofu, all that.
Lots of greens. I love it.
Lots of greens, exactly.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just going to be so easy for the family to actually enjoy all this
that's
food.
mint, right?
Yeah, that's mint, yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen mint in a soup, in a savory soup.
Yeah.
What's the logic behind this?
Just gives a bit of minty flavour, so fresh flavour. Yeah, so...
But you know what? It's funny you say that. I think I've experienced eating a tom yum soup.
Yes, tom yum
with a bit
soup.
of mint.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So that one I've just add a bit of, this is like fish balls, fish made from fish as well. We're just going to heat it all up.
I want to see if we've got any bowls actually in the kitchen, in Salam Britain's kitchen.
Yeah. I have actually brought some bowls up there.
Oh, well
so
done, you.
I'll serve it later.
Yeah. I just love looking around the kitchen, as you can tell. It's like, oh, what do they have? Anything new?
Yeah.
Nope, nothing new.
Nothing new. Okay. Yeah.
So okay, so a question about this. Oh yeah, how long do we leave the soup on for now?
Just a minute or so.
Another minute?
It's more to let the prawns cook slightly, but not like overcook as well. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And the rest are really already cooked or can be eaten raw, so I'm not really too fussed about ensuring it's cooked properly.
I was just going to ask you the technique you used to cut the silken tofu because it's so
It actually comes in a tube, so actually it's actually in a tube with plastic, so I actually cut it and I just use a sharp knife to actually cut it.
Okay, so I think the key is sharp knife.
Yeah,
use a sharp knife. If it's blunt, you're going to actually smash it.
Smash it, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly,
so that's not good.
Yeah. So the soup's quite warm already. I'm just going to add this bit, the harder bit of the vegetables in first.
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Don't dump all this in. So you can see actually can feed quite a lot. This little
little pot. Yes.
Yeah, little pot. Yeah.
Would you have it with rice or noodles?
Yeah, you can have it with rice. You know, in the shops, in the restaurants, they normally add noodles towards the end, so you can add that as well, or have it on its own. So the good thing is all these ingredients actually flavors the soup as well as you cook it.
Yeah.
And you know, when you go to restaurants, the soup actually becomes more yummy the longer it is because of all the ingredients that go in.
Of course.
Yeah. So the rest go in. We'll leave it for like a minute and it's basically cooked, everything that needs to be.
So easy, right?
Very
really
easy.
It's such an easy kind of like dish to make.
And obviously if you've got like, you know, people who don't like certain ingredients, then they can leave it out and you can even put like mushrooms. Mushrooms are nice.
I do find making a soup dish is actually quite easy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, because half the time you literally just leave it.
Exactly.
You don't have to do much. There's not much stirring.
Yeah.
You know.
And you see with this soup, it's not like it's boiling.
Yeah.
I just like bring it to like a slow simmer.
And you've already put salt, you said?
I put salt as well. I have seasoned the thing, so it's all there.
Nice. And how much longer are we going to leave it for?
Probably like a minute, just to it's hot. Then we're ready to serve. Basically.
We're ready to serve.
Yeah.
We're going to be showing the ingredients again on the screen. So hopefully Tahrim can again read out in her soothing voice to our audience the ingredients for our hot pot seafood.
Thank you, Shireen, for that. I think if you get close to the screen and take a picture of the ingredients, please, everyone, that would be very, very helpful. You're going to need 15 prawns, squid or seafood or any fish of your choice, 10 tofu or bean curd, 1 carrot, 1 pak choy, 1 stalk organic celery, 2 large tomatoes, all finely diced or sliced, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika powder, 2 stalks of spring onions and 2 shallots finely diced, and last but not least, sea salt per taste and approximately 800 milliliters of hot water. And that is your soup ready to be made.
Thank you, Tahrim. Beautifully delivered.
Oh my God, that looks absolutely delicious.
Okay, so I'm just going to serve it up.
Chef, the yellow's from the paprika, is that right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Paprika and the turmeric.
Yeah, lovely.
Paprika is more pink and green, reddish, isn't it? The yellow.
What is that?
Yellow is probably from the turmeric.
Turmeric, that's right. Yeah. So you can see it's a really nice, colorful dish that you can have. You've got the tomatoes, red tomatoes, the greens.
And obviously, you can also use chicken, right?
Exactly. You can use chicken. You can use beef if you want to.
Yeah.
Or any other. So
any
healthy.
other meat or no meat.
No meat. Yeah. You can do it vegetarian, or you can even like add like squid, fish.
Love squid.
Yeah.
I think squid is my favorite meat. You know that. Obviously, I would go for the most expensive one.
Of course.
The one I can afford all the time.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a dish all there and.
Amazing.
Chef, thank you so much. We cannot wait to try this, actually. Tahrim, this is going to be very good for your cold, my love.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. So,
Chef, thank you so much. We have a nasheed coming up after this.
Okay.
And straight after the nasheed, we're going to go for a commercial break. And then you're going to witness Tahrim and I tasting this wonderful seafood hot pot.
Yes, we're going to dig into that. Thank you, Chef Petrina, and we'll see you next week, Monday. Now,